like your gender, your sexuality is not defined by pink and blue. Hi there, I am Christian Q, and you're welcome to another episode of I'm No Longer a Slave. This week, we're looking into my journey of how I overcame homosexuality, and I can definitely say that I can definitely say that homosexuality. I can definitely say that homosexuality is one of the first things that I overcame. I shared in my past videos that I felt more masculine than being feminine, in my primary school years because I went to a Model C school and I was a girl from the ghetto. So even the way I acted was the ghetto vibe, you understand? So like when I got to school, not saying that the kids there didn't go what I went through and all that, but now I felt more masculine when I was at school than when I was at home. So it made me question myself about, okay, am I really a girl? Like, do I really belong in this gender? You know, but when I was 15 years old, that was when I started being attracted to girls in a lustful manner. I have had an encounter of someone who sees themselves as a homosexual, and like they said that to them, a female and a female being married is a normal thing, you know, and that is why they define themselves as being homosexual. But with me, it's a matter of I was just lustful because of sexual talks that we had at school with my friends. You know, that is what led me to, because like one of my friends at some point was homosexual, so she she would tell us things about homosexuality, and Nati at some point we were like, it sounds interesting, like I'm kind of interested, and then like yeah, man, I just started looking girls and boys in a lustful manner. That is what made me feel like I was homosexual. And then, like, even the pornography I watched was the same sex pornography, like females and females, lesbian pornography. But a big part of me always knew that this is not really who I am. I knew deeply in my soul that I belong, like I'm meant to be with a male and not a female, you know, even though that I was lustful and all that, but I always knew somehow that okay, this is not really who I am, and that is why it just bothered me. Yes, when I would speak to my friends about it, I would laugh and all that and act like it's not bothering me. But behind closed doors, it did bother me because it's not true, you understand? And I am gonna say that homosexuality is sin, people. It's sin, you know. The world is trying to make it a normal thing, but I'm gonna tell you now it's sin because it's not something that God created. Same sex attraction, marriages, it's not what God created, because if God created that, then God could have created another Adam in the Garden of Eden. Let's start there. So I'm just gonna let it out now that now I don't agree, I don't believe in that. So yeah, and that is why I'm testifying today that it's something that I overcame. So also because of the conviction that I had behind closed doors, I was just like, okay, there's something wrong here, and I would pray about it, to be honest. But it once became the 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 biggest desire in my heart, in my life. Like, about, okay, I would love to do things with a girl, you know things. But how I saw that I was being delivered. As I mentioned that I was someone who watched same-sex pornography, you know, how I saw that I was being delivered. I was no longer into same-sex pornography. I started watching female and male pornography. I was no longer interested in the same-sex pornography. That for me was a relief. It showed that, okay, fine, I'm not doing watching porn, I'm not doing the right thing, but that for me, it just showed that, okay, I'm getting somewhere. Like, most definitely, God has delivered me from something that has been bothering me. You know, I thank God that He delivered me from that, because I would have been living in a lie. And I pray for those who are in that bondage, that God breaks them free from that, because it's real that some people feel like it's who they are meant to be. Like, they question about, okay, if I'm not meant to be with a female in my life, then why am I attracted to a female, or why am I attracted to another male when I'm a male? Some people take it as normal, like they take it, so to them it feels normal, like to them it's their identity, it's who they are. I truly pray that God delivers you from that spirit. You're a person who's meant to have children, to produce children. As a female, you're meant to give birth to a child. As a male, you're meant to provide a sperm to a female. Then you guys have a child, And I'm not speaking of surrogacy. I'm not speaking of these things that they do nowadays in science. No, I'm not speaking of though. I'm speaking of the natural you. If you are meant to be with another female, then why did God give you an egg that can only produce when you are with a male? You understand? Also ask yourself those questions, but like, look at your body, look at how the body operates, and then ask God, then why do I have this? If I'm meant to be this way, if I'm meant to be homosexual, why am I like this? Why is my body like this? And you're gonna think that, okay, I'm just a male trapped in a female's body, or a female trapped in a male's body. You're not trapped. You are not trapped. God does not make mistakes. You are meant to be a female. You are meant to be a male. And another thing that I'd like to say is that just because you are more attracted to masculine things, like you're attracted to playing soccer, you're attracted to playing with guns as a female, or as a male, you're attracted to the color pink, you're attracted to chilling with girls, and talking to girls, or maybe your expressions are more feminine, that does not mean that you're gay. And female, that does not mean that you're lesbian. It's just you being attracted to that side of whatever is out there. It does not mean that you're homosexual. Like, your gender, your sexuality is not defined by pink and blue. You hear? And also, parents, just because people or your child looks like, okay, seems like they act like more tomboyish, or they're acting more girly than being a boy, that does not mean that the child is gay. It does not mean that the child is gay. It's just how the child is at that time. Let the child grow up and groom the child in the instruction of the Lord. You hear what I'm saying? Do not conclude that, okay, my child is like this, oh no, they're homosexual, and you're gonna try to be a good mother. Some people, it's just that they're trying to be good parents. You're trying to be a good father, good mother to your kid, to your child. Therefore, you decide, okay, you know what? Let me be a cool mom, be a cool father. Also pray for your children. Pray over your children. Pray over them. Like, pray that they know their true identity. children are being taught things even at school, pray over your child before they go to school, or homeschool your child if you can afford homeschooling. Homeschool them. Otherwise, just pray, and read the Bible with your child. Read Bible stories with your child from a young age so that your child knows what is right and wrong. Otherwise, there you have it, guys, with today's video. I will see you in the next episode, and thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Please like. Many people watch my videos, but they don't like the video. What's going on, guys? Like, really? So please like the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, please. I will see you guys in episode 5. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye.